Holy cow. Good morning, everyone. It is March 25th, 2022. And oh my gosh, how can this be a Friday with no coffee? I'm going to fix that. You fix yours too. And we'll see you in about a minute or so. What you say? I say, yeah.
10 seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
How dare you!
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore, your morning dose of creative conversation and coffee with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. Get ready to start your day off right.
That's better. Anyway, hope y'all are having a great Friday. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Brian K. Morris, obviously, because I resemble the guy in the opening. And we hope you're looking forward to a good weekend. I want to hear what you've got planned, what you're doing, all the creative things you're up to. But first, we're going to say some thank yous. And the first one is we're not mature today. We probably will wind up being mature. But, well, we're going to take that down. It's from last night's show. Check out last night's comic book Spectrum. I think you'll enjoy it. But let's see. Let's get down to the attitude of gratitude area. There we go. And the first one, we are sponsored by two great organizations, the Rising Tide Publications group. We got all kinds of things coming up this summer. Get your pocketbooks open anyway. And also Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you. A great book deserves no less than an amazing cover, and that's what Jeffrey Hayes can provide to you through Plasma Fire Graphics. He did over 120 book covers last year, and they're all beautiful. I haven't seen one I didn't like yet, and you'll see some of those samples, those published samples, if you go to the Plasma Fire Graphics Facebook page and to plasmafiregraphics.com, where you can ask Jeffrey for his rate card and sample his indie creator-friendly prices. You're going to dig them. Anyway, you'll dig working with Jeffrey, too. He's very creative and very easy to work with. So check out plasmafiregraphics.com when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. We are a part of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. Later tonight, Drinking of the Davies is taking one more week off, and the Historical Fencing Guild, though, isn't. You can catch Nick Talker tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Central. And don't forget, over the weekend, we've got From the Desk of Small Press Publisher and Stupid O'Clock on Saturday nights, starting at 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern, respectively. Then Sunday morning at 1 a.m., you've got Last Man Standing of Dan Holofield, and then Comics, Chaos, and Sass with the lovely Heather Ellen, where you can promote your work on there and network with your creatives, all right? So check them out, and please go to our Facebook page and give that a like if you would. And also, please check out our Patreon page. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. And if you want to see your name on this card here, check us out at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And now we're going to launch into the comments this morning, because I see we've already got a bunch of them, I'm glad to say. But anyway, definitely check out last Wednesday's, Nevermind the Furthermore. with Michael Watson as our special guest. That was a lot of fun and very informative. And also, please check out last night's Comic Book Spectrum. We had a blast last night. You'll have a blast watching it. And only 58 minutes to go, says Donna Carly Carlene. Carl Witzman, good morning, Donna. Glad to see him. And Carl Witzman says only 30 minutes to go. Time for those bathroom runs and coffee fetches, folks. Amen, brother. That's right. And then after this show, you can start drinking in preparation for Uncle Carl's Green Room tonight on the Uncle Carl's Secret Humor page on Facebook. Have fun looking for it. And Joe Bachman down to 24 minutes now. Holy crap, I'm on a countdown. And good morning, Don and Carl from Joe Bachman. Joe, good to see you, my friend. Michaela J. Mwah. And hello, everyone. I finally reached 600 YouTube subs. Wahoo, yippee. I agree. Definitely check out this lady because God knows I check her out every time I see her. And she's like, oh, God, Brian. Anyway, not in that good way. But no, also check her out on Tidbits and Scribbles this Monday night at 8 p.m. And you never know when I may show up. I will tell you right now, the first week of April is going to be very busy for me because aside from being at SI Comic Con on Saturday, April 2nd at the Benton, Illinois Community Center, real easy to find. There's lots of signage. You can do it. Please come see us. We've got all kinds of new books that have come out, like the Pulp Factory Award nominated Snow Ambition in here. Plus, we'll have the entire trilogy of the Subterranean Blue Grotto essays on the Batman series from 1966. A lot of fun. You will enjoy them, and we'll have some specials, and you'll get to see Calgon. Good Lord, you'll get to meet Calgon for the first time. It's so exciting. But anyway, Monday night, Michaela Jade's going to have Tidbits and Scribbles at 8 p.m. Central. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. It's going to be a fun show, especially if you're a creative looking to level up your game in every possible way with a panel of experts. But yeah, we're going to have fun on that. But anyway, the first week of April, we've got SI Comic Con on Saturday, and then I will be making an appearance on Ragin' the following Monday. A week from Monday, and I'll be on there with Nita Lanning and Daphne Fage. Looking forward to that. And then I will be appearing on the Thursday night show with Randy Zimmerman. I'll be making my first appearance on there, and then I will also be on his Sunday Funny show, returning to there. We're just going to have a whole lot of fun on the Ragin' channel, and they'll probably kick me off before it's all done, and I can't blame them. I'm pretty obnoxious. But anyway, we're going to have some fun. We hope you'll join us on there. And for Monday and Friday of the second week, Carl Witzman is going to be the host of this program on Monday and Friday, because I will be on the second week, on the second Friday and Saturday of April. I will be at Hannibal, Missouri at Big River Comic Con as a vendor there, and we're going to have some fun and sell you some books because you need them. Summer's coming. You're going to get bored. I've got your cure for that. And then the weekend after that, Saturday on the 16th, I believe it is, I will be at Saluki Con at the Southern Illinois University Student Center. That's going to be a one-day affair this time, and we're going to have a lot of fun, so please come see us, all right? And everyone saying hello and good morning, and yay for Michaela, and good morning and congrats to Michaela. Yeah, seriously, hon, that is a great milestone cross. Good for you. Good for you. Now, where's my morning motivation for today? Well, there she is right there. And her too. And you are gaining on BKM. Now, he feels your hot breath on the back of his neck. Don't I, though, Carl? Don't I, though? And congrats, Michaela. And morning motivation start back up Monday, just like Tidbits and Scribbles. And yes, says Carl and Michaela. Thanks, everyone. And good morning to Nick Talkert. Good to see you, brother. Hope your Friday is upbeat and profitable. Nick, good to see you yesterday on Nerd Bacon with 1 minute of food porn to start your morning with the ASR from hell of bacon frying. Oh, my God. I don't know where I'm starving or I'm aroused when I hear that thing going off. Anyway, and is there a historical fencing guild tonight? We'll find out. And hi, Nick. How are you this fine Friday? Joe Bachman says every other Friday is possible at 8 a.m. when the bank opens and deposits the check. Goes downhill from there when I sit down at 8:05 and pay the bills. Yeah. Well, you see, I've got a cure for that depression, Joe. It's called let your wife handle the finances. Cookie's going to see that one day and turn me inside out. But no, she's far better at it than I am. Been there, done that, Joe Bach, but same now. It's pension day and bills. Yeah. And I heard a Miss Manners show, says Carl Witzman, where she said that it's sad when your wedding day is the happiest day of your life because it means your marriage from then on is downhill. Well, Miss Manners needs a lesson. If you do it right, it ain't. And for me, every day that Donna keeps me is the best day of my life. Carl, I say the same thing, except I substitute the word cookie. I don't know what made her trolley go off the rails when she said yes to me. 31 and over 31 and a half years ago. Yeah, 30, yeah, 30. Yeah, we were married in 91. So yeah, we're 30 and a half. So we're gaining on 31 years together. I know you've got a little time on me there, Carl, but yeah, it's been great, and probably the best day of my life, actually. And got my last app submitted last night during stupid o'clock to the Apple App Store. Yeah, see, the shows on this network, like Stupid O'Clock, they kickstart your creativity. They get you going. So you need to substitute your existing schedule for all of us. And today is a great day. Frog G, hail to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Mailing list sign up now available for my comic Frog G, Voodoo, Gods, and Magic. Hey, Frog, please put in a link if you would, my friend. Since you're in, Carl, when Frog does that, please okay it, okay? And hey, Frog, and yay, Joe, I ordered, and Carl has ordered the proof copy of the Mad Gasser Cheerleader Returns, so it's going good over here too now. Re-editing Uncle Carl's Guide to Muncie. Excellent. And let's see, what's it? I'm halfway through my short story. I keep rewriting everything. That's why it's taking so long. But I've got till May. I'm good. I'm going to try to get it done this weekend. Then I start editing the Terrors and doing some other writing stuff, putting in a proposal for a novel. And we're keeping busy too. But yay, Carl. Yay, you, man. And hey, Frog. And Frog is saying hello to the wonderful people. And Michaela says, hi, Frog. And BKM promoted me to head flunky over here. Dude, it's not enough that you're the dark pope of the dark church of the rising tide. Anyway, I'll be co-hosting a show in April twice, and maybe I've had too much coffee this morning. Nonsense. Only your bladder knows for sure. So I think I've just started my third pot. Of course, it's not bad because the pot is only this big. It's only like I get 2.5 cups out of that thing. So anyway, you've earned the head flunky position here, Carl, and I hope you have many, many years of enjoying it. And good morning from Joe to Frog G and Woodstock. Check it out, Woodstock Dreams by Donna there. I'm looking forward to it. And Carl Witzman, don't discount him. Blue.com, you'll want it. And Frog G says hello to Michaela and Joe. And Joe in return goes, over the last couple of weeks, I've created and released 3 apps on both the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. I think my keyboard is about worn out, especially the Control-C and V keys. Yeah, I understand that. One of my sister-in-laws was kind of taken aback one year when she looked at the keyboard in profile of my laptop that I brought out to Buffalo, New York, and she saw where I had worn the veneer off the space bar with my thumb. So anyway, Nick Tucker says, I am fine, and yes, there will be a historical fencing guild tonight, barring disaster. I think all we're supposed to have is rain. It's gonna be yucky, and then like in the middle of the night we're supposed to get snow. Let's see, but only like according to the National Weather Service, the rain will end. Actually, it should be starting any minute now, but the rain will end at 2 a.m. Our time. But we are going to get like 1/10 of an inch of snow, barely a dusting from 11 until 7 a.m. tomorrow. And Cookie has to work OT tomorrow, so that means when she goes, I'm sleeping in. Anyway, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. But tomorrow, well, actually overnight, the snow shouldn't stay because it's going to be above freezing until about 6 p.m. tomorrow. So anyway, this has been your Lafayette weather report, and now we throw you back to our help desk. And Carl mocks us with his laughter, and Frog G saying hello, and Nick is saying hi, Michaela, one day at a time. I love that show, but we love when there's a disaster on the show, Nick, like a backdrop attack. Yeah, Carl, I have to agree with you. When Nick goes through the Schadenfreude, we are there. Or when Bottle side detects the ceiling fan. That's true. And good morning, Grant Lankard. Hope you're doing well, sir. Just stopping and say hi. I have a doctor's appointment, but want to see how you guys are doing. We are doing well. How are you? Hope you get some good news when you come back. And I realize my shows can, I believe my shows can be a bit like NASCAR. Yeah, I have one of those, and everyone says hello, Grant, and best kind, Nick. That's right. They love it when your microphone is muted or all the other slings and arrows to which the flesh is heir to. And they come for the show, they stay for the wreck. I have two shows just like that, Nick. You're used to that. You're used to that Slick Thursday show. You know what it's like on here. We don't even know where the rails are. We haven't seen them in years. And Donna says, "Hey, Grant and Joe Bachman, question to our authors here. I know many of you use Amazon for your books, and some do Amazon Kindle even. Have any of you ever tried publishing to Apple's bookstore?" I think I looked at it at one point, and for some reason, I did not follow through on it. Now I'm going to go. My next book is going to be done through Ingram Spark, which will list it on Amazon. But I have to see if maybe I get on Apple too. That's one It's one of the many advantages to Ingram Spark as your printer of choice. In that, one of the advantages, it has a wider reach, believe it or not, than even Amazon, and you also can get on Amazon that way. So. It's a good system. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that for the Terrors, which will have a Plasmafire Graphics cover on it. Really excited by it. And Frog G says, Nick Tuckert, and enjoy the commentary. Hey, Grant and Sarah, good morning, darling. Mwah, hope you had a restful evening. And Carl Wilson says, I didn't even realize Apple had a bookstore. Yeah, they do. I think most of us tend to think of Apple as now, correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but I think Apple is just the ebooks, right? And for ebooks, I have them on Amazon, but I also like Smashwords, because when I run promotions, I can actually do free books on there without upsetting it. I can create a discount code, and that makes it really cool for me. And Joe, good morning, Grant and Sarah from Joe Bachman. And KLJ says, yes, Joe, my first book, Warrior Secret, is published wide, so it should be there. Okay, yeah. I don't remember if mine's on there or not. I don't think it is. Anyway, hey there, Joe. And hey, Sarah. And in a week I can publish the other two wide. Excellent. And Sarah from Michaela, and thanks, Frog G, from Nick. And Sarah said, hey there to all of you, ginormous hazmat hugs. Ooh, that's the finest kind. Hello, Sarah from Nick and Grant Lankard. Hey, Joe, Sarah, Don, and Nick, Carl, anybody I missed? Yeah, me. Anyway, hi, Grant from Frog. And Sarah, hi ho. I'm not sure if that sounds right, but there you have it while half asleep, eating pizza for breakfast. OMG, that sounds good. Monday night, we're going out with friends to a local pizza place called A-Zip, and it's basically spelled pizza backwards. But it's kind of nice. You get like single serving pizzas. They don't have like the huge ones, but you get a single serving pizza, and they have the standard like pepperoni, meat lovers, vegetarian, etc. And every month they have a different specialty pizza. Like they had one, I think it's still going on, but it's kind of like General So chicken pizza with chicken and mayploy sauce and wontons on it. It's really tasty. And then they also have one where somebody in the building designs a specialty pizza and shares the recipe with us all. And they have different kinds of crusts, like a thin crust, a Chicago style thick crust, pan pizza, also cauliflower crust if you're one of those. It's a really good place in the they do have some alcoholic drinks, and they serve ski. I like ski. It's a really fun place. The service is incredible, and you can also buy. Cookie just got this. It's a card. You buy it on a yearly basis, and you pay for one pizza a month, and you get a substantial discount. It's like getting like 4 months for free or something like that. But you buy this card, present it once a month, and you get one specialty pizza off. It's pretty good. And also they have a build your pizza thing too. So yeah, so I like pizza. And I've learned to love cold pizza for breakfast, man. That's good stuff. And Grant, by the way, you made great points on Nerd Bacon. Oh yeah, definitely. Nerd Bacon. Check that out from yesterday on Luke Stone's channel. And good morning from the desk of Small Press Publisher. Glad to have you here, Joe D. McPhee. And Joe was awesome last night, as were Clyde Hall and Eric Hawkins. I did okay on Comic Book Spectrum last night. And check out from the desk of Small Press Publisher's channel Saturday nights at 10 p.m. He's going to be talking. I'm going to do. We were sworn to secrecy. We cannot tell what the show Saturday is going to be about. And starts the drum roll for BKM's appearance. I'm just now catching up to the 10 o'clock. Oh, dear. And good morning from Frog G. Good morning from Sarah. And everyone saying hello. Rattles, dice, and rolls for start time. Hey, I was on time this morning. I did good. And rolled a natural 20. That's right, my God. A critical success. That's what this show is. Oh, and everyone's saying hello. And morning, Brian. Did you survive last night's CBS? Barely. I think it was mostly the lateness of the hour because we were talking. I may take a nap after this, or I'll wait till Cookie gets home and I'll take a nap involuntarily. That's the way it works some afternoons. But no, I had a great time. We had a lot of good comics that we discussed, and if you want to check out what we have been buying, check out last night's. Comic Book Spectrum. Plus, we had some really good discussions and all. And thanks for the advice on this week's upcoming show, too. Glad to help, man. Thank you for letting me in on that. And woo, natural 20. And speaking of natural, there is the skunk rocker himself. Mwah, brother, how you doing? And Mikhail goes, hi, skunk. And indeedy, Nick, says Sarah, and a nat 20. Critical success. Way to go. That's right. That's how we roll around here. That's why I've got 5.5 pounds of dice. And places dice in honor for good behavior. That's right. When you get a hot pair of dice, you need to take care of those things and love them as desperately as you can. And Sarah grins at us. And hey, skunk from Donna. And what RPG are we playing now? Is this the new real life creators RPG? And so much progress you have made this. So how much progress have you made this week? Yeah, I've done pretty well. I've despite a number of distractions. And the only thing I haven't gotten done is I'm not as far along with customizing Calgon this week as I hope to be, but I don't feel like going out in 35 degree weather and taking the drill out there. I've got to remove 2 bolts, 2 very stubborn bolts, and we gotta drill them out basically. I think it's one of those things where there is a nut on the other end, but of course it's done through the floorboard of the vehicle. And I've tried like lifting up on it, and I've made minimal headway. I've made some, but not very quickly. And so I'm basically going to drill the bolts out and knock the heads off of them, I think. Which I hear works with some people. Anyway, 0% says skunk rocker. Did you round up for that? What? Anyway, and 601 subscribers, Michaela. Oh, Michaela's catching up to me. She's getting tired of just looking at my backside. Now she wants to get closer to it. And thank you, Ryan Permisson. Glad you could share this. I appreciate it. And you, sir. And we missed you last night and your great questions on Comic Book Spectrum. Hope you check it out. And we're a panel of experts, Donna. You know, it's the person next door who knows one more thing about computers than you do is a computer expert. So, and good morning, skunk from Joe Bachman, and thank you, Frog G. You the bestest. Frog is great. Frog is awesome. It really is. And Ryan Permisson says, good morning, Never Mornings. How are you? Catch up on past episodes of, and I quote, via audio on Spreaker.com down there. And don't forget, he also has the new episodes every Saturday at noon Eastern. And Nick Tucker, giggles at skunk goes, you managed to do a live stream on Stupid O'Clock. That's something. There you go. And Frog G blushes. Remember, Frog, as Mark Twain said, man is the only animal that blushes or needs to. And good morning, Mark, learner, professor. It is always a pleasure to see you. Hope the kids and the wife are okay. Greetings from the prairie. Glad to see you here, Mark. Hope your morning's going well. Oh, Anna Maria Savaggio. Good morning. Mwah, love and hugs to you. How is everyone today? I'm doing great, and I hope you are too. And Ryan Permisson says, check out the 5th anniversary watch along of Power Rangers 2017 with special guests at that address there. And Skunkcracker says, well, that's not true. I'm starting a new project, but it's slow going because I have already got writer's block. We see you get it out of the way early, then you don't have to worry about it anymore. And congratulations, Michaela. Yay! Everybody's rooting for her to pass me up. I'm taking note of that. And from Nestle Small Press publisher Nick Tucker, I want to roll an intelligence check to resist the jealousy on Michaela reaching 600 plus subs. I have no time for that since I have other work to be done. I think I like this RPG. Yeah, well, I'm still. I picked up some subscribers in the last week. I was surprised to see. Let's see, what am I up to? You got me curious. There's the Ghost video I left up last night. Yes, I'm hooked on Ghost. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I'm live on the air. Hot dang. And let's see. Okay, let's search for my name. Hey, there I am. And let's see, here we go. Up, wow, I just picked up some more. Michaela, sweetheart, I am 5 subscribers away from 800. Not that I'm bragging, but thank you to everyone who subscribed sincerely. And if we could get 5 more people to subscribe before the show is over, I would be grateful. And actually, subscribe to From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher. He does some incredible concepts. Same with Nick Tockard, the Historical Fencing Guild. Please take a moment and subscribe to both of those YouTube channels because it helps them so much in their visibility. And Ryan Permisson says, join us live Saturday at noon Eastern for, and I quote, with film historian and writer Annette Bochenek, I think that is. But anyway, join Ryan Permisson and writer Annette Bochenek this Saturday at noon Eastern for, and I quote, and good morning, Rick Bradley says, good morning, Nevermore. It's good to see you, sir. And check out our interview with comic book writer Morgan Quaid right there, says Ryan. And Rick Bradley asks you, did you know that Super Mario Brothers is kind of a dark game? Per the instruction manual, all the bricks you break are actually the people of Mushroom Kingdom turned into bricks by the Koopas. Find out more bites of gamer lore on R&D Gaming coming soon to the Rising Tide Network. I'm really looking forward to that, man. I really am. And Ryan says, check out the interview with comic book writer Lucas Keem right at that address there. Rick Bradley says, check out my author page at that address for Rick Bradley. You can sink your claws into the Nightmare Collective, eat some apple pie with Marvin's Night Out, bask in the glory of the award-winning Pulp Rally #1, and try to hide from the tales of the weird and strange. And William A. Bove, hi, Brian, and everyone. How are you guys? We are well. Mwah! How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Ryan Permisson says, I'm grateful for his community and all your support. Have a safe and productive day, everyone. And anyone read Godzilla vs. Power Rangers that debuted this week? Looks really cool. I think that was the book. I meant to tell Eric last night. I can't remember if it was that or some other title this week. I thought, this looks intriguing. I should pick it up. And then I saw it was written by Colin Bunn. Now, Colin Bunn is a very prolific writer, but he is apparently not one of Eric's favorites. Because Eric, for a while, when he was reviewing Colin Bunn's work on Comic Book Spectrum, in order to understand the story, Eric had to go to Bunn's website where he would find out what the story was about because he couldn't tell from reading it. So I don't think it was a cognitive failure on Eric's part. Anyway, Anna Maria Savaggio, Renmelian, my darling, says my daughter got a job in her first apartment in one fell swoop. Wow. Also means I'll have a new studio in 2 weeks. It's been a week and she's already training for management. So proud of her. Oh my gosh. Well, that's the thing, Anna Maria. I just have to wonder, why did it take her so long? I mean, I thought she was ambitious. I thought she had, you and Val, I thought she had your total genetics, and she'd have probably been like offered the position the minute she walked in. She must be holding back. I don't know what's wrong. I would check out. I would have her checked out medically. But anyway, no, congratulations. That is super. You've got to be super proud of her. You've got to be. And yesterday, Michaela Jade got 3,500 words down on 2 separate projects. Next month, it's going to be a huge month, but that's okay. She likes them big. Good to hear. Okay. I know when I should surrender. There we go. Okay, we're covered now. Anyway, and Rick Bradley says, come see me and some other great authors such as Brian K. Morris, Kathy Jackson, Amy Hill, and many others at SalukieCon on April 16th at the Student Center, Southern Illinois University. It's a good time. And I believe there is a web page and a event page also. And Candace Comaleri will be there and several other wonderful vendors and writers and artists. And I'm looking forward to it. It's been about 2 years since we've been able to do it because of COVID. So please come see us. We look forward to seeing you all there. And hey, William from the National Small Press Publisher, and Ryan Permisson says follow him. It's Nerd Culture on YouTube. Follow him for more great nerdy content. And Nick Tockard says, let's see, thanks to the techno mage Joe Bachman, set up the Big Stompy Robots Quick Play Dice Roller app, which is available for Android and iOS. I am learning WordPress to improve my website. Very cool. I just asked Damian Waldron, please help me. Can you help me? And mocking Michaela Jade with his laughter is Jody McPhee. That's dangerous. And just keeping it real, Jody. And hello, beautiful people from Acuff Creations. Keisha, mwah! Great broadcaster, great lady, lovely lady. And check out her book on Amazon. Purchase that thing. And hello, beautiful Keisha. And hello, Keisha from Carl. And Comic Book Spectrum's motto is, where we go, we need no rails. We couldn't find them if we tried, Joe. We have jettisoned those things like the Doctor jettisoned 25% of the TARDIS in his first outing in the Fifth Phase. So anyway, yeah, we are. It is just merely a matter of how far away from the rails we want to take this thing, or actually how far we do take them. It's not that we want to. But anyway, everyone's saying hello to Keisha, and I hope you all are doing well. We are, sweetheart. Hope you are too. Love you, hon. Amarillo Salvaggio, Joe, Go Ingram Spark. They list on Amazon, Barnes, and Noble, Books A Million, and various others. Bookstores won't buy from Amazon. Exactly. Neither will libraries or schools. So, yeah, definitely. The thing is, Ingram Spark charges for uploads unless you get a special discount code, which you can get from either NaNoWriMo, or they frequently run specials, or they started advertising in Writer's Digest and giving that free upload code. So just uttering. Anyway, what is this condition called well you speak of, Keisha? Oh, Joe needs to dig out that dictionary now. And Frog, DM me your new link so I can plug your book. Excellent. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. We want to give Frog some love because he's done so much for us. Joe Bachman says, yes, they are just ebooks. I was reading up a bit on it. You get 70% of the sale on your book, no matter the cost of your book. Also, no limits on offering free books to customers. Yeah. And also, same thing with Smashwords. Yeah. It is just ebooks, but yeah, you can create coupon codes. Amazon doesn't do that anymore. Ace Bonnie says playing Scrabble is like talking to women. You spend the whole time looking at the rack trying to form words. It's like you're reading my mind, Ace. It's good to see you, sir. How are you today? And can do Nick Talker says Frog G. Rick Riley says, so I've been reading Weapon Brown, which is a very interesting take on the Peanuts and many other comic strips. Chuck is an ex-super soldier who is just trying to make it after a nuclear apocalypse with his faithful mutt, Snoop. Anyway, that sounds cool. That sounds good. And awesomeness, pizza and a concert. There you go, Sarah. That's what we got to do. And gonna have to catch the rest on this on reruns, says Joe Bachman. Need to go get some breakfast. Have a great weekend, everyone. Joe, thank you for showing up. And we hope you have a great weekend. Much love to you and the wife. And mommy pizza happens later. Oh, Nick, that sounds worth waiting for. Every now and then we get ambitious around here and do our own crust. You know, it's not difficult. It just takes a little time. and then you make a couple up and let them sit in the fridge for a couple days and let them get some real super flavor. So yeah, good stuff. And see you later. Joe Bachman says Carl Witzman, so say we all. And Rick Bradley says it has a lot of cameos from Beetle Bailey, who looks a lot more like his namesake, to Garfield, who could give a Sarlacc pit on Tatooine a run for its money. That sounds good. That sounds good. I'm finishing up a Doctor Who book I started reading this week that's been quite fun. It's about a creature that comes to Earth the day after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, and it feeds on grief, and the Doctor must stop it. It's really a good book. Something Sorrows. I don't remember what it was, but it's in the next room. It's a wonderful book. I'm almost done with that. And next, I'm going to read a book about the Jon Stewart years on the Daily Show that looked really good, and I got it for $1 at Salvation Army. So I like those books. And I'm trying to decrease my pile of books in here. I've actually got 2 piles here that come up to about the level of my desk, which is quite shameful. And then I've got a small pile in the bedroom by my work desk. And my goal is to clean out the one by my desk and get this down by at least, I say 2 feet on both piles by the end of 2022. Well, anyway, Nick Tockard continues. Roughly the end 3rd of March includes both Amanda Tockard, buy her books on Amazon, and Xander's birthday, so it gets busy. Oh, that's fantastic, though. Good. Happy birthday to Xander. Have fun, Joe, and have a good day, Joe B. And Eric Hawkins, glad to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. I was telling earlier, I don't know if you caught it or not, but I was going to pick up the new Power Rangers crossover book because it looked somewhat interesting. I like Freddie Williams III's art. He's a super artist, and one of the first artists I know that went all digital. But then I saw Colin Bunn wrote it, and You Have Scarred Me Forever, so I'm not really that interested. And the Eric Hawkins enters all must take notice, and taking you back to bed with me. Well, Michaela, if I've got to go. Bye, everyone. It's good to be the king. And Remillion is here. Hey, did you know Anna Maria was here earlier? Doesn't think he's checking Facebook. Sweetheart, when I'm on here, I can't check Facebook. Am I supposed to check Facebook? Hold on here. Yeah, you're right. Andy Bove wrote me something. I got to take care of that. And yeah, there's people who want to talk to me on there, but I'm here with you. So anyway, and welcome to YouTuber Mellion, and morning Eric Hawkins and Colin friggin' Bunn. What a hack. I know. I'm a hack. Why aren't I making that kind of money? Scott Cracker says, well, that is if I can get around the writer's block. Well, we can work on that. We can help you here, dude. We really can. Nicholas Anthony Talker, drop Anna Maria Salvaggio a note. I can help you with the site. Yeah, seriously, she is crazy smart. Crazy, but my kind too. You'll love her. And I have not forgotten your offer to teach me Twitch. So I just haven't had an opportunity lately. And Scott Greger says, Andrew said I need a Conan O'Brien to my Matt Groening. There you go. And so you never know. I might reach out to some of you for assistance. Hint, hint. Call. Let me know, man. The only writer's block I ever get, and it never lasts more than a few minutes, is what do I work on next? I have plenty of ideas. What project speaks to me? But well, here's a book I highly, I recommend to everyone. Becoming a Writer, Staying a Writer by J. Michael Straczynski, the creator of Sense8 and Babylon 5, and the guy who wrote the screenplay for the first Thor movie. And he talks about he has a whole chapter dedicated to writer's block. He says he doesn't believe in it. I believe in it, but only in the way that I know that hypochondriacs feel real pain. But the best thing he suggests, and I've done it too, is basically get in a quiet space and think about the problem, your writer's block. Why can't you come up with something, or specifically, what is the area that you're blocked in? Are you trying to find a basic idea? Are you trying to describe something? And then just give it up to your subconscious, and then go take a walk, take a shower, do something. and something completely different, and just let your subconscious keep perking at it, okay? You'll find the dam will break soon. And Skunk Michaela's Tidbits and Scribbles is good for that. That's true. Check in Monday. We can work on that. And yeah, I don't think this is going to be a TNS topic of discussion, more of a green room topic of discussion. If you know what I'm saying, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, says Skunk Rocker. You got that right. And drop on by. Yeah, seriously. And and Jody McPhee smiles at us all. Anna Maria says, doing my first appearance since COVID. Started at a YA authors event. Feels weird, but we're slowly emerging. That is good news. And I know you're going to take all the proper precautions. So be safe, darling. Let me know how it goes. All right. And Carl Wilson, we got that book. I'm just waiting for Donna to finish it so I can have it. There we go. And Maria says, no, meant live chat here. Yes, whenever you're ready to hit Twitch, you know where I am. I know where to find you, darling. I do, and I appreciate you. I really do, too. But anyway, we are now caught up with the comments. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment here, let y'all catch your breath, and we'll take a couple minutes here. We caught up, yay. Anyway, here's some words from some lovely people. Y'all stick around, all right? We'll be back in a couple minutes.
From author Brian K. Morris comes an epic tale of armor forged by a god, a hero forged by courage, and an ancient menace poised to re-emerge and threaten our world. Volcana, Rebirth of the Champion, is available on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Now on Sunday mornings, longtime independent comics creator Randy Zimmerman brings to you a podcast that talks about the lighter and more whimsical side of comics, the fun side of comics. That's right. Sunday Funnies is back Sunday morning, 9 a.m. on the Raging 2 YouTube channel and on certain Facebook pages. Check it out, won't you? It's special guests, great talk, and a lot of fun as we work to put the fun back in funny books. See you there.
southwest of Chicago, there is a small, secluded cemetery known as Bachelor's Grove, and it is one of the most haunted places in the United States. Author Brian K. Morris brings you a collection of writings that will help you navigate this ghostly graveyard, if you dare. The Haunting Scripts of Bachelor's Grove is available now on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
All right, I'm thinking, you know what? We got a few minutes left here. Let's pick something here. All right, something a little peppy there to listen to the last few minutes while we're conversing together. And let's see, here we go. And all right, and here we go. And I got Twitch, and Donna Carleen says, "Oops, I started on Creepy Florida. Carl, come get Joe's book." There we go. And Blocks, get away from the screen. Go outside. What? What? Are you kidding? It's cold out there. I know you live south of me. It's like about 45 out here. And if we need chat topics after the Munsey book, I need to edit Donna's next book. There you go. And Santa Parker says, "Yeah, I might. The problem is I've got a good idea, but it's in genre I don't work in a whole lot, so I'm having trouble with that. And also being funny because it's comedy. Comedy's hard as hell to write. I mean, that's why I've done Santa Sign, and that's the first book I've done. That was one of my first books and the first comedy, so I got it out of the way. I am thinking of doing a comedy, kind of an alien invasion comedy, but I've got so much other things I need to get done, or Cookie will throttle me. Anyway, and then on to Death and Love Down Under. Skunk Rocker continues, but like I said, it's something I might bring up with some of y'all who I think are really funny, like the disturbed black humor kind of funny. Does this mean I'm invited, or is mandatory I show up, Skunk? Let me know. And Skunk, if you want comedy, drop by the green room. There's plenty there. So yeah, Carl, basically. And no, that is Daddy's coffee, none for the wild kitten. No, the cat will be up all night. Don't let her. And Anna Maria Salvaggio says, Imaginarium in July as well. Looking forward to it. Plus seeing you and Cookie, hopefully. That's what we're going for. Still haven't decided if we're going to set up that weekend or not, but I definitely want to drive down there and say hello to you and some of my other friends down there. At first it was Russian porn bots, now it's Kin the Text. There's no respite, Carl, I'm telling you. And Anna Maria says, we isolated hard for 2 years and still got it twice anyway. I'm at the point where I'm not stepping in front of the bus, but still taking precautions, but I'm living my life. That's all we can do anymore, really, Anna Maria. I mean, seriously, I still take precautions. Like most of the time when I go into Walmart, especially on a weekend, man, I've got that mask on. I don't care what anyone says. There's a lot of places I carry like at least 2 masks on me just in case. Like if one falls out of my pocket or whatever. But yeah, this is just too risky to take any chances. So yeah, I feel you. I really do. But I'm glad you're getting out, hon. It's time to live life, I think. And Rick Riley says, speaking of the temperature, I thought this was springtime. What is the world coming to? You live in Illinois, dude. What are you expecting? And I know, right? Welcome to climate change. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's, we couldn't make up our mind whether it was global warming or global cooling. So let's just call it climate change or we're screwed, right? And every year is going to get worse than the one before. And if we don't do anything before, I think it's 2030, we're basically dead. So anyway, follow me for more cheerful life hacks, right? So yeah, but excuse me. But yeah, Skunk, if you want to talk about the writer's block, or if you want to wait till Monday, or take it out in the green room. If you go to the green room, I might not be able to help you because getting up with Cookie at 4 a.m, actually a little before 4, so I can give her eye drops. She's got potential glaucoma, so we're taking care of that. But I get up with her, make sure she gets fed, and get off to work. And she knows how I completed the sentence. And so I've had some afternoons where I fall asleep just sitting straight up. And Cookie Marbles, how do you do that? I'm like, it's not like I want to. I want to get stuff done. But no, we soldier on. So, but anyway, I've been going to bed. Unless I've got a broadcast, I'm going to bed around like around 8 or 9 o'clock. 10 is late for me now. And Ace Bonnie, it's supposed to be 72 here today. This has been Ace Bonnie's last appearance on this show. Rub it in, buddy. Rub it in. No, you just wait. You know, I figure the weather sucks everywhere, and we will get our warm weather eventually. It's just that I've got some work outside I want to get done. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough writing and editing to do, but I think I'm through my editing at the moment. I think it's all writing now. So, one thing I do want to talk to everyone about. Okay, hold on. Anna Maria Salvaggio goes, there's no such thing as climate change. Climate change here. Hold my beer. That's right. That's right. Oh, my God. What? Yeah, anyone who doesn't believe in climate change, do you also challenge gravity? There are so many unscientific people around nowadays. You talk to somebody who genuinely believes the earth is flat and it will scare you. But anyway, I would like to aim everyone to my Facebook page, where I posted a couple of days ago that I am up for a writing award. I really am. It is the Pulp Factory Awards, and Pulp Factory comes out of the Windy City Pulp and Paper show that's going to be held in May in Lombard, Illinois. And it's a fun show. It's one of my favorites. I dig the show. I've never set up there. I've got my name on a waiting list for a table, but I just go up there as a fan, and I have such a glorious time talking to some of my writer peeps. And last year I got to talk to Will Murray. It's the first time we'd met in person. We talked over the phone a few times over the years and corresponded a lot through email, but this is the first time we were both in the same building together. It's kind of refreshing. And it's a convention I spend way too much money at, but I come back with such treasures. But anyway, they have an annual award up there for writing. And also I want to point out that, first of all, I'd like you to pick up the book I'm in. It is, it's called Snow Shorts, Volume 2, and this has my short story, Snow Ambition. It is a quick read crime thriller, and it's got my own peculiar touches, of course. But I'm proud to represent Team Snow and Bobby Nash there, who is the publisher and creator of Abraham Snow. And anyway, I'm up for an award, and I would sincerely appreciate if you would either pick up a copy of the book, and or yes, you can get both. The ebook, which is standalone Snow Ambition story, both available on Amazon. And the deadline for voting is the 28th, which would make it, today's Friday, 6. So it'd be Monday, I believe. I don't remember what time. I guess I could check what time Monday the voting ends. Let's see here. There we go. All right, there's that. And the voting on that ends. It says March 28th. I don't know what time of day, but please check it out. But also, I would like to guide you to books such as Bobby Nash is part of an anthology called Occupied Pulp. So Occupied Pulp Reality number 2, which is also up for Best Cover, and Pulp Reality number 3, both from Storygate Press. And please go vote, and I would appreciate your vote. That would make me so very happy. And even if I don't win, just knowing you voted for me makes me happy. I appreciate that. So, but please check out my profile page on Facebook, as well as the Rising Tide not broadcast, but the publishing Rising Tide publishing page on Facebook. And please drop a vote in for me. I would appreciate that. All right. And Anna Maria says 39 Fahrenheit here right now. It's supposed to be a high of 53 today and a snow flurry this weekend. Hashtag facepalm. Yeah. We have, I think it is supposed to get up to around 43 today here. Again, we're considerably north of you. And what is it? I think the temperature is supposed to stay up above, well above the freezing mark until like much later tonight or early tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're supposed to get like a 1/10 of an inch of snow tomorrow. And not excited about that at all, but at least I don't have to go anywhere. And I hope you don't either. So anyway, there's that. Thank you, Anna Maria. And it sounds like we're having a lazy Friday. And I hope it's not because I'm sleepy. Like I said, I stayed up late last night talking to Joe D. McPhee. It was great. Well, I always love talking to him. But I tell you what, I hate to do this to Cindy. Well, let's see. Let's see. CKOEPP. EPP.com for all your game lit needs. There we go. All right. We're going to put that in the chat there. There you go. There you go. All right. There we go. And there's CKOEPP.com for all your game lit needs. Scott Cracker says, well, I'm not sure about Nevermind the Furthermore background music, but I dig the tune. Yeah. StreamYard about a month ago put in background copyright-free music. And they also have let me put my ear on, good buddy. I think I had the wrong ear earlier. Let's see. Here we go. All right. This will do. But here we go. Here's Rock. Not bad. Not bad. I kind of like this. Kind of soft. That's soft. And here's lo-fi. And you can loop it too, so. And then into space. Not bad. Not bad. Then feeding the ducks. Daydreaming. Not horrible. Dance pop. Which is what we had, I believe. And then American or acoustic cinematic. See, pretty nice stuff. Pretty nice. So let's go back to dance pop. I think that's what I had. And we'll put that on 27. There we go. All right, there we go. But yeah, it's some good stuff, and they promise to add more. More comments here. Here we go. And Skunkcracker says, anyway, I'll talk more about the secret project in the future when I have it a bit more grounded. But in the meantime, I will say this. The only thing I've come up with so far are the characters. Okay, I can work with this. Skunk, here's something to mull over. As you've got your characters, what I do is I do a couple things. One, think of a situation you'd like to put them in. And for the inspiration for that can be music. It can be the news. God knows we got enough news right now. Just any place where you come up with an idea for something and put them in that situation or a similar situation if you have to swap out the genre. For instance, if you are doing high fantasy sort of thing, like Lord of the Rings, then you'll, of course, have to change the situation. It won't be like a despotic ruler with nukes. It'll be some guy who's discovered a new magic spell or something. But change it up for the genre. And then figure up what your antagonist What qualities would that antagonist have to make this a viable threat? And to make this person the engineer of it or the person who takes advantage of it. Then go to your protagonist and figure out the qualities this person would have to have in order to be able to solve the problem. Okay? Now, for each character give them a character flaw that will that stands in the way of them accomplishing their goals. Like, let's take from literature, Dr. Doom from the Fantastic Four. One of his problems is he can't ever conceive of the idea he's wrong. And that sort of hubris is usually his downfall. Indiana Jones. The thing standing between him and the clue he needs to find that Ark of the Covenant is surrounded by his phobia. See? Anyway, so that's an idea. And well, everyone have a great day. April's chickens get fed early today. They will be happy. That's good to hear. I'd like to have those chickens sent to Lee's Chicken and fed to me. And Scott Cracker, and they in themselves are comedy gold if used correctly. Oh, cool. That's good. You're already ahead of the game. And Cindy Cap, we mentioned you early, darling. And thank you for being here. Cindy Cap for all your game lit needs. And also check out and sign up for her great newsletter. It is so cool. And happy FriYAY to you. Mwah, love you, hon. And Frog G, I need to hop out later on. May your day be great. Hey, you too, Frog. Thank you so much for stopping in. As always, we're glad you made us a habit. We are always privileged to have you here, Frog. And Frog, please, next time you're here, list your comic project. I seriously want to list it, in here. Because people come by and watch the comments as it replays. So we want to help you. Here we go. Anna Maria Salvaggio went to Cincinnati last Sunday, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Was hoping spring was going to stick. Not in the Midwest, it ain't. And Scott Cracker says, so with that being said, I hope everybody has a good day and a great weekend, and maybe I'll see some of you tonight. Maybe I won't. Just depends. You can poop in them. So I hear. Anyway. And Cindy Cap is bringing you the groovy tunes of Smashwords and me. See, I told you Smashwords is wonderful. And writer's block is when your imaginary friends stop talking to you, but mine won't shut up. So that's why I've got so many books. So check me out on Amazon. And FYI, if you're ever in Newport, Kentucky, near Cincy, check out Hofsbraut House. Seriously good German restaurant. Oh my God, we love Cookie and I love a good German restaurant. There is you've probably been there. There's a great one in Columbus on Kossuth Avenue or Kossuth Street. I don't remember what it is, but it's in Germantown area. Don't take a large vehicle. It's a little tricky getting through some of the alleys there, but it's a place called Schmidt's Meat House, and the food there is out of this world. It is great. Scott Cracker says, do they have any songs that sound like circus music? That would be perfect for this show. No, actually, I want them to get the rights to some Ghost tunes. I have just discovered Ghost. Cheerful Satanism, right? But no, I love their music. Their music is amazing. Now I'm finding all the videos from the religious commentators who are like, that's a peppy tune. Wait a minute, who's this about? So it's good stuff. Anyway, Cindy Cap says, give all your characters a starting point and a goal. And they can do that with Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tucker, Big Stumpy Robots, and other great works. And hey, Cindy, lots of love from Anna Maria. And then give each character 3 or more opportunities to solve that problem. Especially if you go to read Night Reich by John Pica, available on Amazon. Also go to johnpica.com. And the first time they goof up badly, the Dastardly Dingoes podcast. Yes, they weren't on this week. What a major error. And the second time, they either partially succeed or succeed by accident. That's what that YouTube channel there is all for. And Anna Maria Salvation, you want more Brian? Then check out his Patreon at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris for all your cravings. And we are here to give you what you crave. We really are, whether you know it or not. Also, while you're at it, check CKOEPP at Patreon, and also Red Mellion. 2 incredible creative ladies. I'm proud to call my friends. And the third time they actually succeed if they listen to From the Desk of Small Press Poetry on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. And Frog G's project is linked in the next comment I post. Please allow Carl, if he's still here, Carl, please put that in. If not, Nick, I will go back and I will make sure it gets okayed for the reruns, okay? And the antagonist character arc goes backwards, especially if you read Neurosis by Amy Hale. She is good at that. And also, Donna Carlene says, always help your friends. Feeding the chickens this week has gotten me over 24 free eggs. Gotta go help Carl. Later, all. Hey, Donna, hope to see you tonight. Can't promise, but much love to you and Carl. So glad that you were here. And each character, says Syndicate, needs a strength and a weakness that gets in the way of the solution, like in Michaela Jade's Warriors trilogy. Good examples there. And Carl Wisman is just like the Supremes, he's still hanging on. Carl, glad you're here. Carl, if you have a moment and you're still here, if you could okay Frog G's comment, that would be absolutely super. And I'm still waiting for the OnlyFans. I just bet you are, young man. Well, we could do that, and I have to reconsider my my contract with Pornhub, but yeah, we'll get you what you need. We will, Ace. We're here for you. But anyway, we are getting through our coffee too. We're getting a lot done. And Cindy Cap says you might even be able to use the character's weakness to solve the problem, like in Mindstorm, one of Cindy Cap's books. And QuadCon is in St. Charles this weekend. Check it out. Check out their line of shows at quadcitycon.com. And Brian and Glenn B. Fleming, who's the writer of this book, this wonderful book. See, Jack's got a gleam in his eye when he thinks about Glenn. Jack Kirby, A Personal Journey in Words and Pictures. There's also an accompanying DVD. And all this is about Glenn B. Fleming's visit about 30 years ago to Jack Kirby, who, what has he done in his past life? Well, he co-created such works as Captain America, Darkseid, the Fantastic Four, the Mighty Thor, and he's worked on other titles like Rawhide Kid, Love Comics, War Comics, Our Fighting Forces, The Losers, Jimmy Olsen, the Superpowers miniseries, The Eternals, Captain America. He has done virtually every character in comics during his lifetime, and so you should check out Glenn's book. It is awesome, and I'm not going to say who edited it. That's good work. Anyway, pay attention to the setting too. You can make things easier or harder that way. Comic-related madness this weekend. Yeah, this weekend will be CromCon. Check out Pops Van Zant's Comic Madness. It is good stuff. So anyway, cool. And Glenn mocks me with his laughter. I love you, Glenn. You put up with so much crap. Anyway. Oh, and speaking of not speaking of putting up with too much crap, check out our Wednesday show where we talk to Michael Watson, the most enthusiastic man in comics. And I tell people, compared to him, I am a wet, sputtering matchstick that's unable to light compared to him, who is Chernobyl. Okay, the man has energy and enthusiasm to burn. He's just put out some really good books, and I reviewed 2 of them last night on Comic Book Spectrum. I'm not just a friend, I'm a fan of his work. It's really good stuff. And Cindy Cap says, I plan out all the things before I start writing, but if you get stuck, figure out how to throw a bigger wrench in the plot. The Historical Fencing Guild. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Cindy, that sometimes when you're writing and you get a little bit stuck, create another problem. Especially if you are pantsing it, like writing it by the seat of your pants. And if all the crap I've taken in my life was from you, Brian, I'd be happy. Well, I try to give you specialized crap, I've tried to tailor the crap to your specific needs, Glenn. I'm here for you, buddy. I am here for you, my friend. And Illusions of the Truth. Hi, Brian. How are you? Jake Lindsay. I am doing great. How the heck are you, young man? Hope all is well with you. So anyway, we're through that, and how are we doing on your break? And why is there weird music in the background? Eric, what music? I don't hear any music, do you? Anyway, no, StreamYard now allows us to have music, so I just felt I should put some on this morning. And a writer, just like Cologne, and a writer pal of mine said if you get stuck, drop a dead body from the ceiling. Well, fortunately, Luke Stone isn't a dead body. He and Randy Zimmerman have pulled through. But check out what Luke Stone Studios is doing. They're gearing back up for productions. And anyway, I'm getting over a stomach bug. Doing better. Well, that's good to hear. That is very good to hear. That isn't distracting at all. Probably me is more distracting. And Eric, what music? Asks Nick. Have you gone mad, Eric? Mad, I say. So, thank you for helping, Nick. Anyway. Down to the last drop. Thank you. Anyway, so and yeah, you hear music too, Jake? Have you sought professional help, buddy? I mean, really? I don't hear music. So anyway, here's a great spot for sci-fi, including an instruction book for writing sci-fi at bearpublications.com. Check that out because at Bear Publications you can not only get a whole bunch of books, novels from Cindy Kemp, you can also get her Animal Eye comic. Number 1 is out in physical and digital form, and number 2 is out in digital form, and you can also pick up all kinds of beautiful Animal Eye swag. I know you're jealous of me, people. It's ugly. Get over it. But you can get over it only if you buy your own. Anyway, the Equine Skeleton Digital Quartet playing their lo-fi mix. There we go. There we go with exclamation sound marks on lead vocals. And John Pica, johnpica.com. Good to see you, Serial Box Network on YouTube. Getting ready to leave for Mid-South Con in Memphis. Johnny Quinn is doing a panel on cause positivity tonight at 6 p.m. Dude, good luck. Have a great show. Sell all the stuff. And we'll expect a progress report on Monday morning. Glad to have you here, John. And Zombies in Oz will create more trouble for your zombie plot. Drop dead bodies from the ceiling and make them get back up again. And you can do that if you go to Comixology and check out Eric S. Hawkins. And I hear voices in my head. Ace, the voices in my head are so loud, I'm surprised you can't hear them. And Anna Maria Salvaggio got a jump for the day. New client project. Yay, designing a board game. Very cool. Big love. Hope to chat with you soon. You too, sweetheart. Much love to you and the fam. And big love to you right back. All right, love you, hon. Have a super weekend. Nick Tucker, you can only hear of you have been seen by ghosts. That's true. And why did the sailor date the mermaid? She reeled him in. That's funny. And Cool Adventures at Stormgate Press. Also, please check out my Facebook page for the Pulp Factory Awards. I am up for Best Short Story, please. I would love to solicit your vote. And also, Stormgate Press is up for several nominations. Charles F. Milhouse is up for Best Novel of the Year. Please come and support our friends in the creative community, all right? And what did the ocean do to the sun? It waved! Love it. And April 8th, John B. Pike and One Night at the Roxy Tales of the Decoverse Volume 2 is available at all the places. Yeah, John, that's great. Super. And Memoirs of an Angel with Nebulizers. Check out BrianRodman.com. And the, Volume 8 of Memoirs of an Angel, I think, are being sent to the printer. And I'll tell you about the pirate movie I saw, but it was rated R. You're on fire, Jake. And of course, BKM, when you are trying to leave town, that's when everyone needs something from you, of course. That's why about 12 hours before, I stop answering the phone. And that's why I spend like 2 days when I get back dealing with it. And Carl Wisman, well, really must go this time. Great day, everyone. You too, Carl. Thank you, buddy. I hope to see you later tonight. And Scott Carter, yeah, it's hardly going to be that kind of comedy. It's going to be more like, well, how can I describe this? Trailer Park Boys, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's cool. That is cool. And thank you for the stream. Thank you, darling, for your friendship and your love. I love you too. You have a great day. All right. Nick Tucker, my new phone autocorrect is actually worse than my typos, which is saying something. I got a new phone, and it's actually better than my autocorrect is better than last time. I like this phone. And Scott Cracker is going to be that level of R-rated comedy with terrible protagonists. Yeah, sounds good. And Philip Thompson, good morning to you. I have merch by Amazon and need advice in trademarks. Philip, I will tell you, for trademarks, consult an attorney. I'm not joking. They are going to be able to do the research you need. And yeah, it costs a lot more than, say, getting a copyright. But if you need trademark protection, go to an expert. This sort of subject, I know it's too complicated for me. So definitely, I advise you to go see a reputable attorney who specializes in trademarks and copyrights. Okay? And why did the clam dump the other clam? She was shellfish. Oh, that poor girl. But it's still in the brainstorming phase, so something might change. Well, looking forward to some progress there. Anyway, thanks for the advice. Hope it helps. And Skunk, drop me a DM if you ever need any help. I'm glad to help you, brother. And I just realized this way it's only 11 o'clock. It feels like noon. My day is going way too well. Well, good. Let's hope it continues, man. All the way through, all right? And how did the Turtles vacation go? It was a shell of a time. And I was thinking it was Howard Kalin and Mark Bowman. Anyway, that's an old person's joke. But anyway, old music aficionados joke. But anyway, we've got an hour and 15 in. And I think I'm going to start wrapping things. And just in time, Cindy Kemp says, so ends my break. So very sad. Well, Cindy, thank you for spending your time promoting the Rising Tide Friends, all right? Sincerely, I cannot thank you enough, Cindy. You do so much for this community. Please go to ckoepp.com and buy a book from this lady, okay? She's incredibly talented. She's a great writer. I'm a fan. And go to her Patreon and support her there too. All right, she does so much for this community. But anyway, y'all are way more fun than editing bank procedures. I think we win by default in that case. Anyway, don't forget to tip your host and bring Cookie home. Thank you, darling. We get your vintage cartooniness at StarNart76, the artwork of Bill Sarn. Get your own terrors at patreon.com/Brian K. Morris, only $5 a month. Get you the entire first draft flash fiction novel. And then get some trouble for the birds and freelance words at patreon.com/CKOEPP.com. Good stuff. Check what she does out. And yeah, trademarks are weird. I took a class for work, lots of moving parts. And catch up with you all later. Cindy, love you. And hope you have a super, super weekend. Thank you so much for being here. And how do I get a lawyer? You can consult your local phone directory. You could do a Google search for lawyers near or attorneys near me or trademark attorneys near me. That would be even better. Do a Google search and you should come up with something. Everyone take care and stay creative. You too, Rick Bradley. Glad you're here, brother. Hope you have a great weekend, you and the family. And the jokes don't get better, says Illusions with the Truth. Oh, the finest dad jokes that money can buy there. No, that was good stuff, Jake. That was good stuff. So anyway, speaking of good stuff, I hope you spend the day creating your own and spend the weekend doing it. And I hope you get to spend it with people that you love and that love you in return. And if you're living in the South and you get good weather, go to midsouth.com, Mid-South Convention this weekend. Mid-South Con, and check some of the Nevermorians out there. And don't forget, a week from tomorrow, and we'll be talking about it next week, I will be at SI Comic-Con, Southern Illinois Comic-Con. And it's going to be in Benton, Illinois at the community center there. And they've got some great places to eat. Come see me, buy a book, and I'll tell you a couple of the great places to eat down there. How's that for a treat? We will have the complete set of the Subterranean Blue Grotto Bat books. And we'll be running a special on them. They're $15 a piece, but we're going to offer them for all three for $40 while supplies last. And of course, we will have the classics with us, such as Sanestein, Volcana, Rebirth of the Champion, the Haunting Scripts of Bachelor's Grove, and other things you've come to expect from us. And also, don't forget, please go to my Facebook page and the Rising Tide Publishing page and check out Snow Shorts, available in paperback by Bobby Nash with 3 stories, one of which is by me, called Snow Ambition. And also, you can get the ebook version of Snow Ambition for 99 cents there. And then please go to my page and vote for me for Best Short Story in the Pulp Factory Awards. All right, here's the description of my story. Let's see, here we go. It's called Snow Ambition. When an ex-flunky devises an insane scheme to get back on the good side of crime lord Miguel Ortega, he finds James Shepard, who could make the plan succeed. Unfortunately, Shepard is really Abraham Snow, to say nothing of allegedly being dead. If Snow walks away from the plan, his family could die. If he goes along with the scheme, he could die. This time for real. Ambition can be a real killer. Anyway, check us out. And the cover there is by Plasma Fire Graphics. When Look at Your Book Matters to You. And like I said, please, we have a link to the Google Docs page where you can vote for us and for Stormgate Press and for Occupied Pulp featuring Bobby Nash. And we would love to have your vote. Thank you. Anyway, and William Quinton, how are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Please check out 47 Furious Tales, a great comic book. Love that thing. Glad that you're here. We're kind of winding down, William, so please put in links. All right, let's get this guy some more eyeballs in front of his work. He's really talented. Love his stuff. But anyway, we love you too. And I think I'm going to go straighten up some things and take a nap. I need a nap. I've been up since 4. And so I hope you all have a great weekend. Please do something creative this weekend. You'll feel better. Trust me. And give someone a smile today because you don't know who needs it. And let me get to the right place. And we're gonna stop the music there and get to the right place. And we want to thank Plasma Fire Graphics for sponsoring this episode. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you. Great books need great covers. For the best, you go to Plasma Fire Graphics, check out their Facebook page, and then go to plasmafiregraphics.com for more printed examples of Jeffrey Hayes' work, and contact him directly from there, and you can take a gander at his indie creator-friendly prices. So for all kinds of graphics that you'll need to sell that book, Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it matters to your readers. And for people like me, he did this cover, and it is fantastic. So check it out. Also brought to you today by the Rising Tide Publications page on Facebook. Please go there and give it a like. And also want to say that we are part of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. Please check out later tonight the Historical Fencing Guild at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. And then Saturday at 10 p.m. it will be from the desk of a small press publisher with a really interesting subject. I know what it is. You'll be glad you tuned in. Followed by Stupid O'Clock at 11 p.m. Eastern with Joe Dog McKeel. Then Dan Hollifield will host The Last Man Standing at 1 a.m. Sunday. And Heather Ellen's going to appear with Comics, Chaos, and Sass. She brings the sass, people, and she'll let you promote your projects there. So check it out. Also want to thank our Patreon subscribers whose financial support humbles us every month. Seriously, we are grateful for it, and it does help us so many ways. And if you want to be part of the Rising Tide and help this mission along, please come to my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris and check out what we offer in return for your support. And we've got 3 more comments here. And there you go. One like, okay, we will okay that once we're off the air, William. Thank you for putting that in. And haha, bank procedures. And then he said default. You saw what I did there. And all right, I'm going to unload this next place, and by then I'm assuming the show is going to be over, but if it isn't, I'll be back. If not, have a great day. We will have a great day since you were here, Skunk. Skunk, my brother, have a fantastic weekend. We love you. And like I said, we love you too. All right, thank you for being here. And if you're watching us on the rerun, we appreciate you. Also, leave us a comment. Wherever you see this, we'll try to get back to you. And please, if you've enjoyed any part of this or plan to in the future, be sure to give us a like on Facebook and give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Also, please, if you have not already, please consider subscribing to this channel. And so let's get to the right place here. Okay. And as always, folks, thank you for being here. I'm Brian K. Morris telling you have a great weekend and stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you Monday morning at 10 a.m. on Nevermind the Furthermore. Have a great one, everyone.
Thank you for watching Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide Broadcast Network production. If you enjoyed any part of this show, please give it a like or a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Nevermind the Furthermore.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought, with it being such a unique thing, that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. On the first visit, Jack took us into his another room, a separate room, and there were these brown parcels full of artwork piled up. And he said to me, "You draw like I do." We were in the studio for 5 hours, you know, it was fantastic. And there's this, he's got this desk, and everything he's ever drawn has come from this desk. And then I would just go with the flow, and that's what this film is about. It's just a unique film of him.
He says, "I beat you." He says, "They say we came in under the dead heat." He says, "That's not true because I beat you." And the American said, "Well," he says, "if you like to think so," he says, "but I know the real story." He says, I know I clearly won that one." Well, Joe is 6'3", and I was a runt, say, from the Lower East Side. And being Joe's partner was an advantage to me because Joe was believable, you know. They would talk to Joe, and the Goodman brothers would get to know him. Martin Goodman owned Marvel at that time. He went to his mother and he says, "Look, Jackie got a job drawing." He says, "They're paying him for it. They're paying him money for drawing." He says, "Suppose I go with Jackie." He says, and he says, "They'll pay me money." He says, "I'll draw and they'll pay me money." He said, "I'll give the money to you," which we did. We gave it all to our mothers. They called me from NASA. You know, I lived in Long Island. And they say, "Would you like to come down and draw these guys in training?" I swear, this is not a story. And I said, "Yes, of course, I'd love to come down."
From author Brian K. Morris comes a classic hero in a high-flying, fast-paced, and action-packed steampunk adventure. The original Skyman battles the Master of Steam with an introduction by comics icon and historian Roy Thomas. A Rising Tide, an Ace Comics publication. Available now in print or digital format on Amazon.com.